just a beautiful venue, really intimate, excellent beer and excellent food, and really incredible music.
I absolutely love their quirky and intimate vibe.
Musicians love the place, and so the audience love it as well.
So we're in the music with
everyone thinks we're a couple. I don't know why. You know.
We've been best friends since school, so we'd always talk about how amazing it would be to have a venue, the kind of venue that we'd like to hang out.
Yeah.
The kind of place where we'd like to go to listen to music.
Well, it reminds me a bit of playing at the Bluebird in Nashville. There's not much separation between the audience and the person who's singing, which is a really cool thing for the performer as well as the audience, I think. And it sounds really good too.
We have a bit of a philosophy here that I've tried to create. My favourite moments of Green Note are when you forget there's anything between you and the musicians. And when you kind of break down that barrier between the performer and the audience, something really magical can happen in the room, and that's where we get our atmosphere from. It's a real pleasure to see a lot of the musicians come through here go on to bigger and better things. Sometimes they get a little bit too big to come back to our little tiny room that we love so much, but quite often they come back anyway and just don't tell that many people about it. It's a great feeling to feel like you've been a part of that journey to that kind of success.
There are plenty of things about the Green Note that make it exceptionally special as a venue, and not least the two women, Evie and Risa, that run it. Everything that they do seems to be done very gracefully and very effortlessly. You know, all the way from DIY to the big decisions, they're doing it all themselves.
We wanted to create a scene, bring a community to us, and there is a scene out there. I think we've tapped into it, but also created it as well.
This is not a business you do for the business side of it.
You've got to do it for the love of it.
For the love of it.
You just feel amazing vibrations. You just feel great when you're here. It's actually very, very rare, I find, in London to be at a place with so much heart.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Virtually Green Note. We hope you're well. It's Friday, 8 p.m. in the UK, and it's fantastic to have you all with us. My name is Nick Harris, and I'm one of the audio engineers here at Green Note, and I am back once again introducing some of the great songwriters that we've had over the Green Note stage over the last few years. Now, normally, I know the music of pretty much everybody that's performing, but we have two artists tonight that are completely new to me, so I'm very, very excited about listening to them. So let's get all of them into the stream as quickly as we can. So firstly, from South Wales, this is one of the artists who I haven't come across in all my time at Green Note. He has a brand new album out currently, so we'll talk about that a little bit later at the end of the show. Please welcome Dan Bettridge. Good evening, Dan. How are you doing?
Hi, Nick. I'm good. How are you?
I'm right. Yes, not too bad. So from London, a critically acclaimed singer-songwriter. Many Green Note regulars will know this gentleman very, very well. He's played a lot. Fearsome touring musician, tours all over the world a lot of the time, so it'd be interesting to get his take on this whole virtual gig type situation. Please welcome Sean Taylor. Good afternoon, good evening, Sean. How you doing?
Hello, how you doing, Nick? You all right?
All right, yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Finally, an artist who herself has toured all over Europe, toured America a lot, brand new to me, so I'm really looking forward to hearing her. Currently, she's broadcasting from York with her writing partner and producer, Rich. Please welcome Emma King. Good evening, Emma.
Good evening, Nick. How are you?
All right, yes, not too bad. Get the initial first sort of minutes worth of nerves out the way. and we shall just settle down into some wonderful music, I have no doubt. So, for those of you who haven't been with us before, just a quick little explanation of the format of the show. It's a writer's round, so what's going to happen is each of the artists will sing a song in turn. We'll go around a couple of times, we'll have a little break, we'll go around another couple of times, and at the end of the show we'll just have a little chat with each of them to see what they've been up to and what they're about to get up to musically, and then that will be it, and we can start our weekend, or maybe you're starting it already. So Dan is going first, so let me pass over to Dan. Dan, the floor is yours.
Cheers, Nick. Okay, this song is called Memphis, Tennessee, and we're going to start very gently. Oh, today I leave for Memphis, Tennessee. Ain't nothing left for me. Can't stand the air I breathe. They sing of Jolene, a girl they've never seen, a girl so pretty. She's only dreamt and dreamed. I bought my first guitar, all covered in rhinestone stars. Got laughed at by men in bars with leather boots and scars. I'm a star. Oh baby, I'm famous now. You told me I'd make it somehow, but all this means nothing to me without you here in Memphis, Tennessee. Cheers,
That's
guys.
really nice.
Good work.
Beautiful, really lovely.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Who are your influences, Dan, just out of curiosity?
Oh man, so many. I grew up listening to like James Taylor and the classics. Everybody's classics. Taylor and Dylan and.
I said Dylan.
Yeah, it did have a nice chilled kind of Dylan tone to it from the vocals. Very
Oh,
cool.
thank you very much.
I also like your backdrop. It's got a good.
Oh yeah,
going
cheers,
on.
man. Yeah,
Very
I love this bass. I've had it for like 3 years now, I think, and yeah, it's nice and cozy in here, that's for sure.
Yeah, nice and vibey for writing music. I expect.
Yes.
Love.
Yeah.
Chills on my spine with a lockjaw. Sweat on my brow, she's so fine. So fine. She is so fine. She got me chasing candy cane. And all my body's in and on my breath. You do it once, crave it twice. With a gram of love, keeping y'all up tonight. She's so fine, so fine, so fine. She is so fine, darling. She is so fine. Graffiti burns right on the west way. Ink with determined flesh, just like a mirror and a razor blade, and the sun rests on the tracks of our skin with the coldest of ice. Come on, rejoice in your sins. She is so fine. She is so fine. She tastes like wine. Looking so fine. She's so fine.
Awesome, man.
That was brilliant. I really like that.
Thank you.
Absolutely
I couldn't
shredding
stop
there,
watching
Sean.
your hands because
Sorry?
your style, the way you play guitar. I couldn't stop watching your hands. It's amazing. Really
Thank
good.
you. I think.
Yeah, you were shredded there, man. Oh my god.
Thank you very much.
What pedal are you running that through?
I've got a few. I've got a DD3 Boss one, which is a kind of old one. And then I got a Strymon Blue Sky, which is a reverb one.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And then I got a little mixer and a tuner. And, yeah.
Sounds great, man. Sounds really good.
Cool, man. Had
Thank
a great
you.
atmosphere.
Lovely. Okay. So we're just going to ease into this with quite a slow song.
Hello to everyone in the chat, by the way. We can see some comments coming up. So
oh yeah, we can. So keep writing because it's nice to see those in between. Yes. So this song that we're going to do for you is called Dive. Dive into your eyes of cold, cold, melting ice that tells me it ain't so. No, now beneath the stars I will fall into your eyes, and I follow your heart as it leads us both apart. I will cry until I laugh again. I will love until I lose again, and I will dive into the sea, and I will run until I've nothing left. I will wait on you and catch my breath. I will dive into the sea, and I dive into the diving deeper, silence wraps around sound, keeping thoughts that spill out underground, down again beneath the stars. I will fall into your eyes, and I follow your heart as it leads us both apart. I will run until I laugh again. I will love until I lose again, and I will dive into the sea, and I will run until I laugh again, and I will love until I lose again, and I will dive into the sea.
really got beautiful.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
what a voice, Emma. Oh my god.
Thank you. Thanks.
And your harmonies. How long have you guys been like artistic partners?
Oh man, we can't reveal the info. No, it's been a lot.
Yeah, it's longer than that, isn't it? It's
been
14.
13 years,
13,
I think.
14.
Okay.
We've been playing since we started a band in Brighton in 2006.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Before we went over to the States, and we were there for 2 years, and then a long stretch over in the States, and then back here for the past few. So
it's a long time.
Yeah, you got a lot. You got a lot of sitting around to practice harmonies, and that's.
Yeah, well, it sounds great.
Thank you so much.
Okay, this song is called Third Eye Blind, and yeah, I made a video for this, and there's a Game of Thrones character in it, actually, so if you're interested, check it out on YouTube afterwards. Yeah, this song's called Third Eye Blind. Oh, it came down like a Georgia rain and blew like it was Chicago again. Despite all of my friendly advice, oh baby, I came back for you just one more time. Oh, I walk those streets with neon lights, with lovers kissing, all and brothers fight. Oh, I walk straight on my third eye blind. Oh, baby, I'm gonna make you mine. Ooh. Almost packed it all in last night. Gave up, gave in, I lost all my fight. Turned the radio on at night. It was Sam Cooke singing on a Saturday night. Ooh. Oh, baby, I'm gonna make you mine.
Sounded great, man.
Awesome, man.
That was
Cheers, guys.
beautiful.
That was a very laid-back, summery tune. I could have just hung back with a couple of G&Ts with that one.
I like the Sam Cooke reference. Really cool.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it's a direct reference to a Van Morrison song. You know, Real Real Gone.
Oh, I don't know. I know Van Morrison.
Gone. It's an amazing song, and kind of the times I wrote the song about, I was going on a lot of drives with my mum at the time, and we were listening to this record over and over again, and he sings Sam Cooke is on the radio and the night is filled with space, and so yeah, it's a direct reference to that song. So.
Nice.
That's
Cool.
cool. How do you normally write your material? Like on the road or?
I find that almost impossible. Like I always have notebooks on me, like a lot of us do, and always writing stuff down continuously, whether it be words or lines or whole phrases or whatever. But they never really come to a song in any form until I'm stationary for a while. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, they sound great, so you're doing something right.
Thank you.
Hello. I it's nice to be here. I just went straight into that first song, rocking out. Normally I wear a hat, but these headphones have ruined my stage image, so it doesn't fit anyway. It's lovely to be here and hearing great music from Dan, Emma, and Rich. Really great to hear fantastic music. I'm going to play a song which is dedicated to everyone. It's dedicated to everyone watching and your friends and your family and everyone. I felt quite sad watching the opening with the green note and all the remembering what live gigs were like, because I've been touring for about 20 years and I'm really lost without gigging. So these virtual gigs are great because it's like, it's a replacement. But this song is dedicated to everyone because I'm just as scared as everyone else with the nightmare situation of the pandemic, and sending love to everyone. And this song is a kind of song to kind of push through things when they're difficult. It's called The Path into Blue.
Carve love's name right in the snow to make it sing like you and there. My heart is broken. Oh, I miss you, darling. Winter trees right alone in you will only find what is true when you survive the path in the blue. Tears I cry, they are my own, and the songs that I write, they are my soul. The road ahead, it is there to burn, the seed of love, it is all that we earn. You will only find what is true when you survive the path into blue. You will only find right what is true when you survive the path in blue. And when you survive the bath in the blue.
That was really gorgeous, man.
Yeah, that was beautiful, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So it was nice and intimate having the headphones on to hear it actually, because like I don't know what kind of music you're into, but it sounded to me like when I hear heavier bands do a really quiet, intimate song, that's what the kind of music I hear, like almost like a.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, really, really nice.
Thank you.
What tuning was that, Sean?
Dadgad.
Oh,
Really nice. Really nice. Yeah.
D-A-D-G-A-D. I'm obsessed with the tuning of Dadgad.
Yeah. I think I went through like 16 years old to about 21 only in that tuning. It's like,
Can't get out of it.
I know, I still go back. I love it.
All right. Okay. We are going to do a song which you guys, if you're feeling like it, can join in with us. Super easy, and I think we played this last time we were at Green Note and everyone joined in with us, and it was a lovely atmosphere.
Yeah. It's actually about a year since we first played Green Note, wasn't it? It was last summer.
About a year.
And so thank you, Reza and Amy, for putting this on and for having us for the 2 times we've been there,
Yes.
and 3 times now, including this. We absolutely love it.
It's hands down our favourite venue, and please go and like the page after this stream has ended. Not just wonderful people who run the venue, but the whole community spirit surrounding this venue is wonderful, one of a kind, and that's why we're here tonight as well, just to share our support, because they are wonderful. But let's play some music. Oh, hello.
It's like a Weezer song for a minute, wasn't it?
It was.
I wake up in the morning light, waiting for the man to call. I'm turning in my alibi. Oh, I'm not showing up at all. If nobody knows, then nobody gives. When the bells ring and the birds sing, I won't be rolling in, I won't be rolling in. When the clock strikes and the sun shines, I won't be rolling in, I won't be rolling. Believe me, I have done my time, holding back a soul that's wild. And when the door was open, I took the nation right from my own. I'm out on my own, a long way from home. When the bells ring and the birds sing, I won't be rolling in, I won't be rolling in. When the clock strikes and the sun shines, I won't be rolling in, I won't be rolling. When the bells ring and the birds sing, I won't be rolling in, I won't be rolling in. When the clock strikes and the sun it shines, won't be rolling in that night. When the bells ring and the birds sing, I won't be rolling in, I won't be rolling in. When the clock strikes and the sun it shines, won't be rolling in, I won't be rolling.
I won't be rolling in.
I won't be rolling in. I won't be rolling in.
I won't be rolling in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hopefully that's woken everyone up.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
That was wicked. I can see why people were singing along to that one.
Yeah, that's one of your get everyone involved in the crowd.
Yeah, that's the everyone should be drunk by now song. So,
So that's if I recognise a song from the album. Cool. So that's off Emma's first album, which is just called Emma King. And
but we also did a version of that at Sun Studios as well.
yeah, so
it's kind of a live vinyl.
we did.
record.
We met a band in America who were actually a real cool band called The Lowdown, and we heard after a few beers that they'd managed to get into
Disclosed.
Sun Studio in Memphis, which, if anyone loves their rock and roll history, is where Elvis and Johnny Cash and whoever Carl
Lots of
Perkins and
people,
stuff
yeah.
started. And we heard that if you bugged the engineer there enough, he might let you in for a late night session.
Turns out I'm good at sending
Yeah.
35 emails.
Yeah. So
Strong point.
So yeah, we managed to book him, and they let us do a live to tape session there, which we did
They
that
did.
song, which was a real cool experience, wasn't it?
It was great. So that's where that song was kind of from. Because it kind of lends itself to that old school vibe, so it kind of made sense to go there and do that one. So.
Did you release the Sun Records version?
We did, yeah.
Yes.
We did a vinyl release of that.
Yes,
didn't we?
completely
So,
live to tape, and then we did a vinyl.
yeah, live to tapes, like no mistakes. It's horrible. I mean, you can
Yeah.
hear lots of, me on the piano hitting a bum.
Yeah,
note
but
and all
also
that
how
stuff.
music should
It
be.
is great,
is
yeah.
cool.
It is very cool.
That's awesome.
So yeah, it's a live vinyl for anyone who liked it. It's called The Sun and the Blues. I'm just telling you all this info because I know that Emma's too modest and she will never say. So it's called The Sun and the Blues, and you can find it on our website and everything.
Thank you, Richard.
So cheers for.
We all need a hype
being
man like
interested.
Rich.
Yeah, I know.
Shall I just
I'll send
pop
him
up
over.
for you afterwards? Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, guys. That's brill. As those of you who have been with us before know that we go around a couple of times and we just have a little break. We just let the guys sort of step away and grab a drink of water or do whatever they need to do. So we shall see them in a couple of minutes. So we'll say goodbye to Dan, Sean, Emma and Rich for a moment and follow the format and invite the owners, founders of Green Note, people that do all of the booking for all of these online shows, as well as pretty much all of it in the real venue as well. Please welcome Imi and Risa. Good evening.
Hey Nick. Hey
How you
Amy.
doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Hey, evening everyone. What a great show tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so lovely, and yeah, I love that they didn't know each other to start with, and how complimentary the music is. All the chat, yeah, it's really cool. And it's
So
also,
much
I was just
talent.
remembering. I know. I was just remembering because we get so many nice messages about these shows, and I just remembered that one of our viewers actually discovered this series through Sean Taylor's Live at Green Note album. So it's it's cool to hear how people discover these shows, and so check that one out if you don't know that album. It's great, and all of their albums actually. It's such a nice lineup tonight.
Well, Dan and Emma are new discoveries for us, and Sean is someone who's been, I think he was actually one of the very first artists to ever play Green Note.
Yeah.
I met him at the Borderline, and I think that was before, I don't know if he remembers this, and I don't know if he's listening right now, but it was before we actually started Green Note. I remember meeting him, and then when we did start the venue, we'd stayed in touch a little bit, and he gave me a demo CD back in those days. And
Wow, those were the days.
those were the days, and he ended up, it was back in the day when we were just starting to put on music, and it was so we've got a real history with Sean.
Yeah. Oh, such a really nice night. So for those of you,
a couple of announcements, as usual.
For those of you who don't know, we're here twice a week, every Wednesday and Friday. So if you're just joining us for the first time tonight, welcome, and if you're a regular, welcome to you too. Thank you for being here. We're here, so it's 8 o'clock UK time, which I know we've got viewers all over the world now, which is really exciting. So I don't know all the time zones, but figure that out to wherever you are. We are on all the social media, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. So if you're not following us on those, please follow, subscribe. On YouTube, it's pretty cool if you watch there, because if you subscribe and then hit the little alarm button, you get a notification of when we go live, so then you never have to miss a show. And we also, I don't know what our new target's going to be, because we just reached our 1,000 subscribers this week, so I don't want to say 2,000, but let's see.
Yeah, let's aim for 2,000. Why not?
Let's see. Also, if you're not on our mailing list, we just send 2 emails a month, but yeah, it's a really good place to hear about everything that we've got going on. So join that. The link is on our website too. And we also have a Spotify playlist of this series, so check that out too. You can get a taste of all the artists we've had and all the artists we've got coming up. So that's definitely worth checking out. Next week, so it's, this week, tonight we've got a rare all-British lineup, which we've had a lot of North Americans, and it's quite nice to have something different tonight. But next week we're back to North America. On Wednesday, we have 3 Canadians. We've got Madison Violet, Tara Lightfoot, and Amanda Room. So that should be really cool. And then on Friday, we're making a rare exception, as we did actually for last week when we had Dar Williams, who also hasn't played our physical stage. But we're making another exception next week when we have Mary Gaucher on the bill with Darden Smith and Will Kimbrough. So that should be another really special bill. If you don't know, Mary's a Grammy-nominated songwriter. She's quite legendary in the Americana scene, so definitely worth joining us again next week.
Yeah, I think the idea for the series is, well, mostly artists who've played Green Note over the years, but like Risa said, there's a few exceptions for artists we particularly admire.
Yeah, once in a while we make an exception. Oh, and one other thing is that so the shows, they're most fun to watch live because you can do all the chat, and yeah, it's just kind of more exciting to be live, knowing that this is happening live. But if you aren't able to be here live, or you missed a show, or you've got friends who you think would enjoy the show, we do keep them live on our YouTube page for a week afterwards, and on our Facebook page actually, for 1 week afterwards. So if you enjoy the show and want to spread the word, you can do that. And if you missed last Friday's show and want to catch that one, I particularly recommend catching that. You've got a few hours left at the end of tonight if you want a double bill. So
yeah.
All right, there you go. Over to Emmy.
Well, yeah, so just a couple of things from me. So just a few words about how we're running these shows. We're not selling tickets for them, but we are running a pay by donation system where we strongly encourage you to donate if you're able to, because that's how we keep these shows going. And the suggested donation for each show is £10, which is actually incredible value, isn't it, for such talent, for 3 amazing artists. That's that's on one bill. So yeah, suggested donation is £10, but whatever you're able to donate is hugely appreciated, and the money gets divided between the 3 artists playing this evening and the venue, so it gets divided 4 ways. And we're really relying on these donations, partly to be able to pay the artists who, their work, they've been hugely affected by this pandemic and not being able to play live in the usual way, and also for our venue, which in itself is, well, we're closed at the moment, and that in itself is it's a whole other story. But it leads me on to the other thing I wanted to tell you about, which is that we have a crowdfunder currently. I don't know if you can put the link on the screen, but yeah, we're running a Save Green Note crowdfunder.
The link in the
where's the link?
In the comments, and there it is on the screen.
Okay, cool. There it is. Thanks for that. So, and that's just raising money, to help get us through this difficult time, and hopefully that we survive this difficult time. And we've had a huge amount of support from, people who love Green Note, and that's amazing, and we're so grateful. And also there've been various artists who've been doing shows to raise money for our crowdfunder, which has also been really, really lovely. So we appreciate that.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of artists in particular that, well, a band, the Magic Numbers, who some of you might know, and Michelle and Romeo Stoddart from the Magic Numbers have become good friends of Green Note over the past few years, and they've been running monthly nights at the venue where Michelle and Romeo will host the night, and then they invite special guests, special secret guests, of friends of theirs, musician friends of theirs, and people they've played with over the years, and they collaborate. And they've really built something special. And those of you who've been to any of their nights will know they're unique and special and wonderful sense of community that they've built. So Michelle and Romeo told us that they're going to be organizing a special event, online event, and sort of online festival, to raise money for our crowdfunder, which is incredibly kind of them.
Yeah.
And so we wanted to tell you to save the date. It's next Sunday, the 21st of June. I'm not sure of the exact time, but it'll be sort of late afternoon, early evening. It'll be an online festival hosted by Michelle and Romeo, featuring special guests, some of whom have played their nights at Green Note, and then a few new ones as well. So we're going to be announcing more details very soon. So keep your eye on the Magic Numbers social media, and also Michelle Stoddart's solo social media. She has Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the rest. So yeah, more info coming soon, and we hope that you'll be able to join us for that. It should be a very special event.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that.
So Sunday the 21st of June, put it in your
Summer
diaries.
solstice, you can just remember it by that.
Okay, I hadn't thought of that, but yeah, summer solstice. Yeah. So let's get back to tonight's artists. Unless you have anything else, Reese?
No, just enjoy the show.
Cool. See you Friday.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. We shall get everybody to get those in the diary. So yeah, both the if you're on Facebook or on YouTube, you should have seen the links to both the PayPal and the crowdfunder just appear there. So do follow those. If you have any problems, just give us a shout in the chat and we'll have a look at it. Excellent. Let's get back to the tunes. So let's welcome back Dan, Sean and Emma, and Rich, obviously. And I shall hand... Sean's got his hat, even if he can't wear it. There we go. Yeah. We shall hand back over to Dan and let Dan kick off the second half.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Before carrying on, I want to say a massive thank you though to Imi and Risa for having us on here. This is awesome. It's been a long while since I've played live in any form, so this is great, and it's great to meet Emma and Sean. I'm going to play a cover now. This is a song that I really love, off an album I really love. I was speaking to everybody's favorite radio DJ, Mr. Bob Harris, and we were talking about our mutual love of this lady's work and this album in particular. This song is called Slow Burn by Casey Musgraves, and it's very fresh in my head, so bear with me. Born in a hurry, always late, haven't been early since '88. Texas is hot, I can be cold, Grandma cried when I pierced my nose. Good in glass, good on green, good when you're putting your hands all over me. 'Cause I'm alright with a slow burn. By the time let the world turn. Gonna do it my way, it'll be alright. We burn it down and it takes all night. It's a slow slow burn. In Tennessee, the sun's going down, but in Beijing, they're heading out to work. There's a bar down the street, don't close for an hour. We should take a walk and look at all the flowers. 'Cause I'm alright with a slow burn, taking my time, let the world turn. Gonna do it my way, it'll be alright. If we burn it down and it takes all night, it's a slow burn. Whatever feels good. Old soul, waiting my turn. I know a few things, but I still got a lot to learn. 'Cause I'm alright with a slow burn. A slow burn. A slow burn. I'm alright with a slow burn. Thank you, cheers.
That was great, Dan.
Thank you,
That was
man. Cheers.
beautiful. You actually focus more on the lyrics as well, hearing it so stripped. You did a really good job of that. I quite like her. I think she's a great role model, and you know, she's kind of brought a new energy to country music, which I think is a really good thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's, oh man, that album and her songs were like we were talking about kind of modern country music or modern pop country, or you know, anything that kind of falls in that bracket, and that album is just like, it was her. I've got it written down because I knew I'd forget that Daniel Tashian and Ian Fitchuk, they both wrote the song with Casey and produced the whole album, and it's just like this perfect combination
Magical
of
chemistry, yeah,
contemporary production and just great songwriting. But yeah,
beautiful. Well, I really loved that rendition. I would actually love to hear that again. So if you'd like to play it again.
it's actually, I've been doing Sunday sessions. Thanks for bringing that up. Every Sunday, cool. And it's on YouTube. So if anybody like that, they can go and watch it over and over again. So
I'm there when this finishes.
Hello again. I was listening in the intro, in the interval, to everything that Imi and Risa said. So I'm glad they said nice things about me, because I was listening. Yeah, I remember meeting Imi in the Borderline in about 2004, I think, 2005, around that time. And Imi and Risa are absolutely amazing that they've built the Green Note at the most difficult time for music in this country. It's a really hard time to be a musician. It's a hard time to be a venue, and everyone knows the Green Note. I've had conversations about the Green Note in Austin Airport, in festivals in the middle of nowhere in Europe, and it's because of Imi and Risa, and they're amazing. It's such an honor to be here tonight, and I love the Green Note, and I'm gonna plug my album that they talked about. I'm about as subtle as a hand grenade. Live in London. It's here, and it was recorded at the Green Note. and you can get it on my website, SeanTaylorSongs.com. And someone asked in the live comments what album is a certain song on. They're all on this album, live in London, and it's really good. I'm not in any way biased, and yeah, so that's it. I'm going to do something a bit different now. This is a spoken word song. I've been writing a lot of spoken words the last few years, and this is my Brexit blues. It's called This Is England. Born and raised under Maggie's cane, since when did love become a stain? In this epoch we will find a broken generation left behind. Buy one and get one free, more for you and more for me. Look at the deals, unlimited texts, hands free and more minutes to get. Lots of noise but nothing to say. Looking for magic but found a K. Celebrities on ice or in the ring, been on such a journey, just don't let them sing. Breathe in, breathe out. Sex addict, internet porn, how come all the bed sheets are worn? Political correctness with a constant erection. Everyone's got some kind of condition. It's an antidepressant competition. You better turn off all the ignition. Get high on hipster nutrition with ornate beards and craft beer highs. Coffee shakes and gentrify. Where has my city gone? Sugar is a new nicotine, but smoking kept me thin with a sexy old yellow tooth grin. I might have had a shadow on the lung, but darling always growled when I sung. Breathe in, breathe out. We pay the world for watered down beer, but all music is free. Spotify this poem for you and me. Everyone meets on Tinder, even Romeo and Juliet. Aren't you fuckers married yet? Have kids, settle down, get a job. When you're in for life, you can be a slob. We're addicted to darkness, the worst of the worst. The world that owns us is cradled in a hearse. And Brexit news and Brexit blues find a despot to sell our fish and chips to. We play hard to get, but not for long. Light one up and get out the bong. We take cards, contactless and cash. Half remember tales of whiskey and ass. We want our country back, they scream, but now they can't find where they left it. As we Morris dance to Brexit. Breathe in, breathe out. Keyboard warrior, get your hype for $1. Ain't nothing to say but everything to holler. Nobody likes us, but we don't care. Cause Britain's only great when it bombs everywhere. We don't want immigrants, only millionaires. Hearts and minds and chat show prayers in our little England cave. We're America's favourite slave. Into wars all the way to the grave. It's a special relationship, McDonald's a beast. Heart condition, diabetes increase. We got too fat to march for peace, but we are still full of jism, thanks to Facebook algorithms. So write me a jingle with 1,000,000 hooks. What's at me, Mr. Shakespeare, no time for books. This is England with a cup of tea and a can of Stella, singing God Save the Queen. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
Yes.
Thank you.
That was wicked, Sean.
Yes, Sean.
Yeah.
That's what music
Yes.
is.
That was awesome, man.
I think you summed up about 90% of the conversations in this house where we live with those lyrics.
All right.
Nice.
Thank you.
great voice for the spoken word as well, Sean.
Thanks a lot. I went into
Your voice sounds just as great singing as it does. Like, yeah, it's awesome, man.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you.
I'd love to be able to do that, but I don't. Yeah. I'm sure you don't feel like you have an accent, but to me you do, and it fits.
Thank you.
Perfectly with that. That sounds great, man.
Means a lot. Thanks.
Okay. It's so cool just to be able to hear other people perform. Even sometimes when you do gigs, you're in and out, but just to be able to relax and actually listen to the music is quite a treat for us as well. So thank you, guys. When the cold wind blows, carrying voices, bittersweet company keeps telling me, if you stay today, there's no chance of leaving. But I know for sure, can take this no more. Come on, baby, you don't mean nothing. Come on, baby, you don't mean nothing. When the white bird calls, songs around me shine, sharing all his all, bearing it all. And I move so free, nothing will bite me. And I know for sure, take this no more. Come on, baby, you don't mean nothing. 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 When the lonely road turns into nothing, if he owns pay a little more each day, so I walk with hope that someone will listen. 'Cause I've known it all along, righted all the wrongs. Change is gonna come your time.
Thank you.
Thank you
That was
very
wicked.
much. Thank you.
That was wicked.
Thank you.
Rich, do you know? I should have thought of his name before I started asking these questions.
It's all right.
Describe him. It's like a Zoom game.
Great.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's I think it's Larry Goldstein plays keys for like Mayer and James Taylor and
Larry Goldings.
Goldings. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah. I don't think I've heard the name. I don't think I've watched anything specifically yet, but I will definitely check that out if he's a great key.
Yeah, man, I think you'd really enjoy him. Or your playing reminds me of him anyway.
Oh man, thank you.
That's a nice compliment.
Cheers, man.
Oh yeah, it's me. Oh man. Okay, this song is called Heavenly Father. I wrote this in Cornwall on a trip to a big converted what's it called, barn kind of thing, which inspired me to build this, which I'm in right now. And I wrote a whole bunch of songs there for my album called Asking for Trouble, which is out and about on this website here. On vinyl and CD and all sorts. But yeah, this song's called Heavenly Father. Heavenly Father, I need water. Your kingdom ain't come yet, and neither's your daughter. I came by your place late on Sunday. There's a sign on the front gate, office hours only. Your love don't come easy, sure as hell don't come cheap. Now I'm done with talking to you, down on my knees. Yeah, Heavenly Father, where ain't hell I am. Yeah, Heavenly Father. Lay here most nights, the devil on both sides. Your kingdom ain't come yet, oh, I painted my own skies. Yeah, Heavenly Father, where ain't hell I am. Yeah, Heavenly Father. Yeah, Heavenly Father, where ain't hell I am. Yeah, Heavenly Father.
Really
Great
cool.
singing,
Thank you.
man. Really beautiful.
Thank you. I think people will have to go and stream and buy it to realize the multitude of mistakes I just made. So there is a good hint for everybody to go buy it. But thank you, guys. Cheers.
What's your have you got an album out currently, Dan, or have you are you in the process? Or
I do, yeah. I have one album out, which ended up coming out. Ended up being 16 tracks. It's like a double album. It was my first album. It's called Asking for Trouble. Yeah, and in all the normal places, on Spotify and all that, and vinyl and CD. But yeah, Yeah, all the songs I played tonight, bar the Casey Musgraves cover, are on that album.
Awesome.
Hello again. Vodka. Well, water. Kind of, anyway, let's pretend it's vodka. Yeah, thank you. It's lovely to be here again. Great to hear such fantastic music this evening. It's lovely to be part of it. I've got to do a cover now. This song is, I believe, written by Merle Travis. But I introduced it once at a concert in the Netherlands, and I said, this song is by Merle Travis. And it started a big argument in the audience, because there was a group of people who believed it was written by someone else, and they started arguing with another table, and then they started arguing with another table. And yeah, I've kind of eased off saying who it's written by, but I think it's written by Merle Travis. So that's the important thing. It's a great song, and it's relevant today as much as it's ever been. It's called 16 Tons, and I should say once again before I stop playing, I have a website, SeanTaylorSongs.com, and I have a new album that's over there and I can't reach it, and my cat's asleep in the corner. I don't want to move because if I wake him up he'll start kicking off, and we don't want to muck around with my cat. He's a nightmare. But yeah, thank you so much for having me. I love the Green Note. Long live the Green Note, because it's the best place ever. So here we go.
Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man is made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bone. Mind that is weak and a back that is strong. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older, deeper in debt. St. Peter don't come, I cannot go. Oh, my soul, to the company store. I was born one morning with drizzle and rain. Fighting and trouble on my middle name. Oh, I was raised right in Kilburn. Babylon on time. Ain't nobody here gonna hold me down. You load 16 tons. Why do you get up? Another day older, deeper in debt. St. Peter don't call it, I cannot go. Oh, my soul, to the company store. If you see me coming, you better step aside. A lot of men did it, and a lot of men have died. They built one fist divide, and the other is steep. If the ride don't get you, you know the left one surely will. You load 16 tons. Why do you get 'em? Another day older, deeper in debt. St. Peter don't call me 'cause I just cannot go. And I owe my soul to that company store.
Thank you.
I'm glad nobody could see me then, because I was rocking out to myself.
Thank you.
That was awesome, man.
We were in unison.
Cheers.
I was actually rhythming it along on my guitar.
That was so cool. All right.
Is this all
It's just so good. I just want to watch everyone else.
I know.
I get too comfortable.
It's been amazing meeting Sean and Dan. Thank you so much. We've really enjoyed
guys
your
are
guys'
awesome.
stuff. You've both got distinct styles, so listening to the Americana vibe that Dan's got, and then Sean's kind of really vibey, poetic stuff has been a great contrast. Thank you.
It's been lovely. Thank you guys so much. And thank you guys as well for all the comments. We can see them, but obviously we don't want to shout out after each one. But thank you so much for being so kind, because for musicians, words are all we have at the moment. So thank you very much. It means a lot. This is our last song, unless I'm missing something. And this is called Let's Hope Tomorrow is a Better Day. And again, a huge thanks to Green Note for having us.
Yeah, if you like this song, this is on Spotify and iTunes as a charity single for Children with Cancer UK. So all proceeds go to that. We had it. It's been collecting for them for a year. So donations are awesome at the moment. So start with Green Note.
Yeah, Green Note first. Save venues.
A bit of Children with Cancer UK.
Yeah.
Make sure you donate to the Black Lives Matter cause as well.
But we just thought we should mention that as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's donating time, and let's do it.
Thank you all so much.
Let's hope tomorrow is a better day. Let's hope tomorrow is a better day. Let's hope we all stay together. Let's hope to win the bad weather. Let's hope tomorrow is a better day. And sing me a song. Save me from the longest night. I have no home. And when the world is torn, we will be the ones who find a way. Tomorrow is a better day. Let's hope the thunderbolts stay away. Let's hope nobody has to pay. Let's hope we all stay together. Let's hope to win the bad weather. Let's hope tomorrow is a better day. Ooh, yeah. And sing me a song. Save me from the longest night. I have no home. And when the world is torn, we will be the ones to find a way. Tomorrow is a better day. Let's hope tomorrow is a better day. Let's hope tomorrow is a better day. Let's hope tomorrow is a better
This was awesome, guys.
Thank you. It's
Thank
been
you.
really great to play and speak to everyone. I think, as we were saying earlier, it's nice to just be in a virtual room with more than one or two people. So
And just
really
to,
cool.
Absolutely.
the chance just to listen to other people live, it's really cool. So thank you guys, it's brilliant, so good.
Hopefully,
Oh,
we're going
thank
to be
you so
able to do
much.
this in Green Note really, really, really soon.
Definitely. In
I
fact, they
don't-
should do that. They should bring each lineup back for the real.
That's a
real
great
deal.
idea.
Reza Imi, that's the idea. Surely get everyone for a reunion of meeting face to face.
There you go.
I don't think social distancing will work on the stage. I've got to be honest, but I don't
No, I was going to say.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You could try.
I think somebody might be in the foyer and one of you by the toilets and somebody else by the bar. I think that's the way it'll work. In order to social
Totally worth
distancing.
it, in my view.
We might just be streaming from the Green Note like that. No audience. Just
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Well,
That's a
we
good
can
idea.
hope one day in the future.
Absolutely. It'd be
Excellent.
great.
Thank you all so much. It was a lovely, wonderful evening. It's great to hear for me a couple of artists that I don't know at all. I've heard Sean on a few occasions, so it's always a pleasure to listen to Sean. But it's great to hear Dan and Emma. So obviously the guys have been talking about what they've been up to a little bit already, but we'll just quickly just go round and just ask them a couple of questions and see what's going on with them all. So Dan, obviously, and you've got an album currently out, which you've talked about, but I believe you've got some new stuff on the way. Is that correct?
I do, yeah. I've just finished a bunch of new music, and if you go to my website or Instagram, I'm really active. It's just at Dan Bettridge, my name. I'm posting on there all the time, and I've been doing the past 3 months been doing a Instagram live series where I've been interviewing like radio DJs and other musicians and things to kind of try and combat loneliness really in everyone else and myself, and it's been a great joy. So if you fancy tuning into that, that's on my Instagram.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
We'll be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So Sean, I know obviously you've got the live album, and I know you've been doing some streaming and things, and potentially you've got a gig at St Pancras Old Church in October. We'll sort of see what happens with that. But
Yeah, it went in March, and then sorry to interrupt you, Nick. Yeah, it went in
No,
March.
no, go on, mate. Go on, tell us all about it.
It went in March. It was all ready to go to play at St Pancras Old Church, and it got moved around and looking at October, but I don't really know at the moment. I don't want to say. I mean, it's in the diary, but it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
But I do have a live in London album that I've mentioned about every 15 seconds.
Oh, no, go
that
for it.
you
That's what
can't
we're here
see.
for.
It's on my website, SeanTaylorSongs.com, and I've been doing Facebook gigs as well, kind of once a month on Sean Taylor Songs as well. So it's all on there. So that's about it.
Brilliant. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Bear with me a second. Sorry, I had to cough and I was going to blow everybody's ears off. You suddenly notice all your horrible little habits when you start listening back to yourself watching these shows. It's like, oh no, I get little notes from my wife at the end of shows saying, "Don't do this. I can hear you doing this. Stop doing that."
I think you're secretly sat in your pants, aren't you, Nick?
Yeah, we're not far off it.
Yeah, we need a live Nick feed.
No, we don't want to go there. I'm not going to create a word picture for anybody. They might be eating their tea or having a snack or something. We'll leave that. So, Emma, I know you've got an album out. What else are you up to sort of in the streaming world and new songs and all that sort of thing? What's going on with you guys?
Yeah, well, we released a new video, was it last week? I don't know where I am, I don't know what day it is. Last week, called Words I Miss the Most, and that's out on all platforms to take a look. And then we have an album called Deleted Scenes coming June the
26th.
26th. You do need a rich. June 26th. And that's basically an album that we did quite a while ago, but we kind of shelved it because we were unsure about it. And then you grow older and you think, and you just release it anyway. So that's coming this month.
Excellent. Well, thank you all four of you for being with us. Obviously, a big thanks to everybody that's been watching. As Emir and Risa said at halftime, the shows aren't ticketed, so it would be amazing if you are able to donate via PayPal. You'll find the links sort of all over the place, just in the event descriptions if you're watching on YouTube and Facebook. And I have posted them up in the comments as well. Obviously, if you can, the crowdfunder campaign to try and keep Green Note alive so we can open up the moment lockdown sort of eases in such a way that makes it viable for us to open. Again, I've just popped the links for that up in the chat. So all donations gratefully received on both counts there. So thank you so much.
Thanks
everybody.
to you, Nick. Big shout to Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, thank you, Nick.
No problems. Also, big shout out to my colleague Ali, who's also behind the scenes here this evening, helping run
Thank you,
cameras and do
Ali.
all that sort of thing.
Thank you.
We will be back on Wednesday, 8 p.m. London time, with another great show. Do follow us on all the socials, sign up to the mailing list and all of that jazz to keep in touch with us and what we're doing over the next couple of months. So all I have to say now is goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See ya.
Lovely to meet you.
You too.
Good to meet you.